Vera asks him if he has ever kissed his sister.
Is it true you kissed your sister, Brent?
But there's a whole lot more to that than just this, so let's get into it.
You're gonna get us kicked out? You're that powerful?
Brent Rivera also has a really huge problem when it comes to his ego. We see this most prominently with his most recent situation. It all started off with another creator named Tyler Oliveira. Both of these creators went to the Stanley Hotel at the same time. The Stanley Hotel is an extremely popular haunted attraction. It inspired the famous story by Stephen King called The Shining.
Here's Johnny!
That a lot of people have been going to recently, especially YouTubers, and personally, that is something I would love to do. I would absolutely love to do like haunted ghost videos and like seeing if they're real and stuff. I personally think that would be really fun. You know, not in like a J-Station way where we're gonna bust out the Ouija board at 3 a.m. and try to summon his career. We're talking about like actually going into places like the Stanley Hotel. I want to go there so freaking bad, but everybody that I am friends with is terrified to go. I'm the only one that wants to go. Sorry, I'm getting sidetracked. Anyway, Brent and Tyler had both gone to the Stanley Hotel with the same idea in mind. They were going to film ghost hunting videos.
It all started when I was staying at the Shining Hotel, came out of my room, and randomly found these two girls in the hallway. What is happening?
They're holding a video where he's pranking.
Who?
You'll see.
Who are you people?
What do you mean?
What is your name?
Brent.
Brent? Brent? Last name? What is this? Who are you guys? Are you guys hired by the Brent Rivera group?
So to break this down for you, if you don't already know, Brent Rivera and Tyler Oliveira had both decided to go and record YouTube videos at the Stanley Hotel at the same time. From everything that I know, this was entirely coincidental. Tyler Oliveira had spent hundreds of dollars booking a room at this hotel and also planned to go on a tour. They began recording when they found these two girls outside of their hotel room, only to find after that Brent and his crew filming. When he continues to film, something catches me off guard. He asks Brent Rivera his name and acts like he doesn't know who they are, but when things start going south and they start throwing shade at each other, he's pretty quick to throw in some insults that somebody who wouldn't know who Brent Rivera is would say.
So aware that I was in the middle of a fake YouTube prank, I wanted to see if Brent would admit it, because we all know his videos are fake and he steals everyone's ideas. I have a question for you guys. Do you guys hire these people?
We don't know who those people is.
And unsurprisingly, they made a cameo in Brent's newest video. It's almost like they know each other. I have a question.
Yeah.
Do you fake your videos?
No. Do you fake your videos?
No.
Of course, he could just be asking for Brent Rivera's name to document that it is in fact him, but I don't understand why the wording would be this way if that's the case, because he could easily just say, "Oh my god, are you Brent Rivera?" This isn't really a big deal compared to everything else. After the first encounter, Tyler Oliveira had run into Brent Rivera 2 more times. From what Tyler explains in this video, this was not planned. If what he says is true, then this is entirely coincidental, that he was about to go on a tour for the Stanley Hotel when he ran into Brent Rivera again. And this is the part that leaves me extremely irritated.
Oh god, Brent Rivera's right there.
Hey, go have fun with your 100 subscribers,
We get that louder.
You don't have a directional mic on that camera?
Hey, we're filming our thing. You
Yeah.
film yours, okay?
Yeah,
Let's not be.
Okay, that's
Let's
reasonable.
not be disrespectful, okay?
Well, you guys should talk to the iPhone
I don't
though.
appreciate the disrespect.
What disrespect? I literally walked out of my hotel room and nearly had a heart attack.
Why did you walk up to us, like, enter our space?
I've paid $400 a night for the hotel. What do you mean?
But if we were normal guests, that would
Whoa. Okay. Normal guess. You think you're elevated beyond an average human being?
One thing that irritates me to my core is the condescending attitude that Brent Rivera and his group have towards Tyler Oliveira and his friend that was helping him film, whose name escapes me. I'm gonna be completely honest here. If I were in Brent Rivera's shoes, I'd probably be annoyed too. In the beginning of this, I could have honestly seen it as a misunderstanding. Like, Tyler had the right to be upset because these girls were right outside of his room, and Brent might not have been aware that they were going to be disturbing anybody, so when Tyler approached him, Brent could have been annoyed by the disruption to their filming without knowing that they were actually disturbing him first. If that were the end of it, I could chalk this all up to a misunderstanding. But that does not give him, or whoever the hell this is, the excuse to mock Tyler for using his iPhone to record, or not having a special mic for their camera, or even using a super fancy camera like they are. And the way he just says, "Kick him out, bro," like he owns the entire building, comes off as so entitled, especially after this girl says this.
I paid $400 a night for the hotel. What do you mean?
Yeah, but if we were normal guests, that would
Whoa.
Wait a minute! Who are you?
When he starts saying, "Go back to your 100 subscriber channel," or "What are you filming with, an iPhone?"
Go have fun with your 100 subscribers.
Like, the way that he talks down on him for the equipment he has, and also, I'm pretty sure he has over like 2 million subscribers, so that just is embarrassing for him to say, "Oh, go to your 100 subscriber channel." Regardless, it just comes off as extraordinarily entitled and just a step back that this dude has taken from reality, and his entire squad kind of has that same personality type, like they're better than everybody else. It's like that stereotypical LA influencer, like, "Oh my god, how many followers do you have?" And if they say like, "Oh, you know, I don't do social media," or, "You know, I have this many followers," "Oh, well, I don't see you as a real person then." Like that really irritates me, and it honestly sickens me. That just shows what you truly think about other people around you for you to come up and say something like that, because what you're basically saying is, "Oh, I'm better than everybody because I have millions of followers on YouTube." You're still just some dude that just records content for kids. Congratulations, I guess. Good for you. I do want to make a note here that this is my opinion based off of everything that we have seen so far. Is there a chance that certain things were taken out of context because we've only seen the full video posted onto Tyler Oliveira's channel? Sure. Did he come off as interrogating a little bit when it came to certain questions he was asking Brent when they were trying to film their thing? Yeah, a little bit. But even still, with the given information that we currently have, this response from Brent Rivera and his buddies is so infuriating to me. But as always, everything gets worse because it had eventually gotten to a point where security was called and then the police were called on Tyler Oliveira, which ultimately resulted in Tyler Oliveira getting kicked out of the hotel.
Brent Rivera, you're my #1 enemy right now. You suck my balls.
After Tyler Oliveira posted this whole video, which I will link down below because I did use a portion of this video to support everything that I was saying here, Brent tried to get out of it by making this response. This is one of the parts in my original video that were copyrighted, but since I find it to be important for the context of this video, I am going to read out to you exactly what Brent Rivera had said in his video, word for word, but using my own voice.
Your migraine is over, but nausea and fatigue can remain. Try new drug-free Replenish from Excedrin, made with soothing ginger, hydration
If you recently saw a viral video of two YouTubers arguing in a hotel hallway, well, one of those YouTubers was me. Things quickly get taken out of context, so here's the full picture. Also, this isn't me defending the things that I said, but more so giving you guys my perspective of what happened that night. So right when I was about to pull a prank on my friends in a hotel, this guy came up to me yelling and accusing me of faking the prank. And I'm not saying that all of my pranks are real, but this one was. Yeah, okay, buddy. We were just minding our own business, filming a video, so this was really frustrating given the amount of time, energy, and money we put into these videos to make great content for you guys. And as the night went on, he continued to approach us with his camera, saying awful things about me, my friends, my sister, to try and get a rise out of me for his video. At a certain point, it bubbled up so much that I did what he wanted. I stooped down to his level and I said something that I should not have said. But you guys, he just got the best of him. He really pushed him to his limit the first and second time that he saw him.
Go have fun with your 100 subscribers, right?
Later on, he came up and started filming again, this time while we were on a tour. Also, from everything that Tyler said, he was there to film his own video. You guys were there at the same time to film similar content. His actions towards us and the other guests on the tour caused the hotel staff, not me, to call security. He was warned several times to not only leave us, but other guests and hotel staff alone. And after several warnings, the hotel chose to call the police to get them escorted from the hotel. This is so weaselly and such a cop-out way to respond. There's literally a clip of him telling his security guard, yeah, kick him out, bro.
Alright, yeah, kick him out, bro. Did you guys finish your video?
No.
Oh, we're not gonna be able to finish it then.
What do you mean?
I'm sorry, they're gonna come and get you guys. They're gonna kick you out.
What do you mean? We paid
Alright.
$375, bruh.
I'm sorry.
I'm not as rich as you, bruh.
This is the third time harassing us. Don't harass.
Whoa, 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 whoa. You recorded me.
I'm recording you because you guys are coming up to us
okay.
every single second of the day.
Whoa, we walked in. We're on the same floor.
Tyler Oliveira had also made a response to Brent's response.
No, we were half asleep in our hotel rooms. My cameraman gets up, goes into the hallway, only to see these two ghost girls right outside our rooms. Keep in mind, Brent places these girls on the opposite side of the hotel room floor we apparently share. We easily could have avoided each other if you did not place your prank right outside our two hotel rooms on the opposite side of the hotel floor we both were staying on. 2, no one yelled at you or accused you of anything. I simply walked up to you, asked you if you knew the two girls who were at the end of the hallway. You denied knowing them completely. I walked up to them, asked them if they knew you. They were like,
Maybe.
Okay, anyways.
so I walked up to you, and then you said,
Do you fake your videos?
No. Do you think your videos?
No.
3.
I'm not saying all my pranks are real, but this one was.
This prank is obviously fake.
You just hire these people?
We don't know who those people's.
Oh my god.
What?
I think people think it's funny because you won't admit you're faking the videos, when it's very obvious you are. 4.
We were just minding our own business and filming a video.
No, you were in the hallway immediately adjacent to our rooms, where coincidentally we were also filming a ghost video, location 4 of 7, right here. You could have rented the place out, but you didn't. So when I walked out of my room, I walked into your prank. 5. He lost about $4,000 in flights, hotel rooms, and car rentals after you got us kicked out. So, and you're Forbes 30 under 30, so this hurts me a lot more than it should hurt you, I imagine. Literally called security on us non-stop, and in this clip, you say,
You're gonna get us kicked out? You're that powerful?
Did you guys finish your video?
No.
Oh, we're not gonna be able to finish it then.
but in actuality, we only interacted with one another 3 times. In this video I uploaded on my YouTube channel, to defend my case here, I showed the beginning and end of all 3 interactions. If you don't believe me, just go watch it.
In this response, he also challenged him to a boxing match, which for this situation is kind of weird in my opinion, but take that for what you will.
Brian, if you want to settle this, we can hop in the boxing ring any day, or if you just want to apologize to me, you can hook me up on a date with your sister. Either of those 2 options work. My DMs are open.
He booked the hotel in advance, he booked the tour in advance, he spent a lot of money on the tickets, and he got kicked out. All for you and your friends to smirk and laugh and treat him like he's a nobody because you guys are apparently above everyone else. Because you're not normal guests, right?
I've paid $400 a night for the hotel. What do you mean?
Yeah, but if we were normal guests,
But what cracks me up the most here is the fact that he ends this video by saying, I'm Not perfect, all I can do is be real with you guys. Anyways, I am not proud of the way I reacted at all, nor am I perfect. All I can do is be real with you guys and admit that I could have handled it by not saying anything and just walking away. In a few moments, we'll find out how real you really have been. Spoiler alert, he hasn't been very real with you at all. I can't stand people like this at all. I cannot stand people when they have this type of personality. But you know what else I can't stand? When people get so butthurt about getting called out for stuff like this that they start copy striking people's videos over criticism, and they do it in a way that's actually against YouTube's terms of service. I just want to let you know right off the bat here, I'm not advocating for canceling Brent Rivera. I'm not telling anybody that they should try to deplatform him. Nothing like that. What I am saying is that by YouTube's own rules, what they say is if you knowingly, falsely strike somebody's video, your channel could get terminated. Not like the YouTube strike system where it's like 3 strikes and you're out. No, just direct termination. That's YouTube's own standard. So by YouTube's own standards, that's what should have happened here. Obviously, it's not going to happen because he's such a big channel, but the fact that he just gets away with this, with something that somebody's channel can get removed for, is insane to me. There's a commentary YouTuber who goes by the name of Dumpy. He made quite a few videos on the Brent Rivera situation, many of which seem to be in a similar fashion where you take a couple clips of what Brent Rivera says and you respond to it, or you respond to a situation involving Brent Rivera himself. Brent Rivera didn't seem to like these videos too much. Dumpy had pointed out that Brent Rivera had attempted to copyright strike, not copyright claim, but copyright strike his videos on the subject. For those of you who don't know the difference, a copyright claim is when somebody tries to claim copyright in your video, and instead of having that video taken down, they just take the monetization from it. This actually happens to be a pretty flawed system because a lot of companies who don't actually own the rights to anything in the video will take advantage of this falsely and try to get money from it, and that creates a lot of problems and becomes a huge headache for the YouTuber. But a copyright strike is much worse because it's an attempt to get the video taken down, and it also gives a strike on the person's channel. Dumpy had pointed out that not only did Brent Rivera try to copyright strike the video, but he did it under false pretenses, which is something that goes against YouTube's community guidelines and could result in a channel termination. Now, I'm guessing that due to the severity of this situation, YouTube had sent Dumpy a copy of what Brent Rivera had said, which reads as follows. How much of your copyrighted work is used? Most of the video were my original videos from my YouTube channel. No other original content from the creator was shown. That was a lie. How is the market for your original work affected by this use? It affects it negatively. Okay, way to be descriptive there. Does this use significantly transform your original work, or does